Hi Libra gang, this is going to be your reading on this channel for the first week of April. Good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Libra. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Check your Rising, Moon, or Venus. If this does not resonate, you could find your messages there. Also check out my sister channel called Soma Chandra Libra. It's a channel dedicated just to Libra and also Sagittarius, and I read for you guys several times a week over there. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. The link to my website is down in the description below if you would like to book a private reading with me. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Libra. So this looked pretty cool. Right now, you guys are meant to be focusing on wealth, I think. God of Wealth came out. The money god is knocking at your door. Open it and welcome him in. This is not only a sign of monetary gain and financial success, it also portends to good fortune in all things: health, relationships, career, and family. So you're meant to be moving into April focusing on the Pentacle realm, and knowing that good fortune and luck is on your side when you focus on the right things for the right reasons. Find the intersection between your physical and personal health, Libra, your relationships, your career, and your family. If you want to be a god of wealth, you have to let the god of wealth in, breaking old patterns and focusing on monetary gain and financial success. A challenge this week, the first week of April, will be communication. So use your powers of communication to win over others. Convey your thoughts through empathy and articulation. So when you're empathetic, you usually start a conversation repeating the last thing a person just said to you and expressing that you understand how they feel. And you're also going to need to articulate your own thoughts and feelings. Use your voice to be heard. Your voice has to be heard because the matter commands attention. Patient and skillful communication is needed at this time. Oh, yes. Check your Mercury placement, Libra. It will tell you how you communicate. Like, I have a Mercury in Scorpio. Communication, believe it or not, in an interpersonal way can be difficult for me. I communicate well here, but I'm not really communicating. I'm just talking. So the reason I bring that up is because I think that communication is going to be key for you guys this week. So brushing up on how you communicate, your strengths and weaknesses, will be something that you need to look at. It may challenge you at some point this week, you guys. There is a matter that commands your attention. So you'll need to listen, because that's part of good communication, but you'll need to speak up and speak out. Don't hide your voice. Let it come out. Challenges, I don't know if these are your challenges. These could be yours, or these could be things you need to say to another person. Earn It came out from the Wisdom of the Tao Volume 2, which is more of an advice deck. So the God of Wealth came out for you, but Earn It also came out. Abandon your ego and work towards your goal one step at a time. Education, virtue, and diligence allow a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. There is no shortcut. You must earn it. Confucius. Why, thank you, Confucius. So some of you need to let go of your ego and put work towards a goal, towards education, towards diligence, towards wisdom. It's not going to manifest itself. You're going to have to manifest it, and there's no shortcut. You have to earn it, and you have to earn it for yourself. I get the feeling that some of you, because in the environment, I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Devil. There may be a person in the environment that you have taken care of, or there's been a lack of equal give and take between the two of you, and now this needs to even out. You need to earn yours, and they need to earn theirs. Also, change your lifestyle came out. Nurture your body through communion with nature and strengthen your spirit with laughter. You need to laugh more and get outside more. Engage in mindful exercises like Tai Chi and Qui-Gon. I love Qui-Gon and Tai Chi. I'm not very good at Qui-Gon, but Tai Chi I love. Address discomfort before it's too late. Modify your diet. So some of you are having a health issue. Your guides are saying address discomfort before it's too late. You know, you guys, on Soma Chandra Libra the other day when I did a reading for you, it was a relationship reading, but your guides like pushed relationship out of the way and pretty much forced me to deliver a health message. That health message may be for you. It may be someone around you. You or someone close to you needs to nurture their body and their mind and their spirit. Earning the wealth When you earn it, you may have to communicate about that with someone. Their lifestyle, your lifestyle, earning the fortune. Yeah, shit, it could just be about splitting the grocery bill. So you got so many cards in the upright. Use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck for you. That's what the universe wanted me to use, and they wanted me to keep it very simple. I like to put 2 and 3 cards in each placement. They wouldn't let me, a little, but not really. So release, rebuild, opportunity beckons, healing begins, new vitality, challenging times, believe, and you will succeed, Libra. You are having a moment where you must release something. Releasing what no longer serves you. This is radically accepting things that you cannot change. Opening up to a new way of being. I think this is like death. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. There is definitely something that you are willing to release at this time, knowing that you're not afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. When we release what no longer serves us, we're so much lighter. Look at him. He's like, oh my God, I feel so much better. Some of you need to, no, that's not right. What are they trying to tell me here? Some of you, your clothes are too tight. That's what they're trying to say. Some of you might be having hot flashes too. Something needs to be released. Wear comfortable clothes this week. That's what they told me. Also, the Tower, rebuild. That's the challenge. It's this more Scorpio energy here, tearing everything down and rebuilding. You will need to allow for a sudden shift and an awakening. Something major does need to change. I think that this change is happening to you suddenly. Some of you are really willing to make a sudden shift. That's because what's been driving you is opportunity. Opportunity has been beckoning, but it's been beckoning for a while. That's the Four of Cups. That's that emotional reevaluation station. We're apathetic. We constantly reevaluate. We're focused more on the negative. We refuse offers. We live in regret. We just think about it and feel about it and think about it and feel about it. And to the point where you're like, I'm sick of myself. I'm sick of this. I'm going to release what no longer serves me, and boom, I'm going to make a radical change. That's what's necessary. Radical acceptance and radical change, because opportunity has been beckoning you. I think for a while you fought it, because I have the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. There was something, I love how they put it here, win or lose. It's the Ace of Swords, but it's actually the 5 of Swords. Win or lose and healing begins. There was something that you were not willing to fight through. Typically, the 5 of Swords in reverse is a reconciliation and a making of amends, but because the 6 of Swords is here in the past, it was like, this was something that I think you had to fight through. Whether you won or you lost, it wouldn't matter. It didn't matter, because once you accepted the change, once you accept conflict, once you accept loss, once you accept that you may win or lose in a situation, that's fine. It doesn't matter what the outcome is, because then the change comes. Well, it does matter sometimes, and then the healing begins. In the recent past, this was something you were not willing to do. You were circling the harbor. This is a chronic, repetitive behavior pattern of circling back to something where there's no change being made. And that's what's been happening deep within. You are having a sudden realization that something needs to change within you or around you and with someone else. You're going to need to talk about it. Changes need to be made. It may very much have to do with money and earnings and wealth and health and wealth in particular. The Ace of Wands is at the top here. This is what you're thinking about all the time. Your guides are saying, hey, that great idea that you had or that you're looking for, it's coming, and it will be inspiring, and it will be a new opportunity, and it will have a lot of growth potential. But right now, it's just an emerging idea. Do you have any cool new emerging ideas or a new start that you want to move towards? Yeah, we thought so. Right now, you lack direction. That's all. And there may just be some delays. There could also be some distractions. What's been distracting you away from having new vitality? I think it's been a little bit of an emotional reevaluation for yourself or someone close to you. I think the Tower has come. The Tower has come. I have felt for quite some time that a few Libras, of course not all of you, but a few of you, I knew that some of you just plain weren't going to make a change until the Tower came. But I think that you're accepting it. I really do, because you believe in yourself. What's ahead of you this week? Challenging times. Here's that 5. So honestly, I think whatever it was that you couldn't, like a pattern that you couldn't break with yourself and someone else, it's ended up not being as bad as you thought it would be, because the Five of Swords is deep within and in the past. What's forward is the Five of Wands. So the Five of Swords, the difference between the two is the Five of Swords is winning at all costs and a fight to the death and not caring about feelings. And in the reverse, it can be conflict avoidant. And a card in the upright is a card of investment. So I like this. The Five of Wands is like, let's work this out. Yes, there will be some conflict, but it's more like a battle of wills, and there's disagreements. There's going to be tension. There's going to be diverse opinions thrown around. That's why the communication is key, apparently. Your guides are saying challenging times are ahead. Don't run away from it. Lean into it. It's not going to turn into a full-blown fight. You thought it would. And that's why you sat here for a while. But now you feel like opportunity beckons. I think you guys are seeing the Four of Cups in a whole new way. Or you're going to try to need to show someone else that opportunity beckons in a way that is a little bit more inspiring to them. Be empathetic with others around you and articulate it. This is something you need to talk about with someone, and maybe even talk to yourself about. Are there challenging times ahead? Yes, but I see that you're going to work through them. You see yourself, two cards came out here. I was thrilled. You see yourself as the Six of Wands, which is great, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So kind of a mixed bag. I like it. First of all, some of you are working on independence and working on knowing your own self-worth and not being taken advantage of, and taking care of yourself. It's one or the other. Learning how to take care of yourself, and also possibly learning how to not be taken advantage of. Knowing that you get the rewards that you deserve. But when someone pulls and takes something from you, you're not left with much. I noticed in your environment is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So what's 9 minus 6? 3. Someone around you has sucked out 6 pentacles. Know your worth, Libra. Because I do think that you believe that you will succeed. You're at this turning point from the 5 to the 6 here. 6s are pivotal points. So something that you kept circling back to because you had unfinished business, or you kept going back but not fighting through it. You kept going back but not dealing with the conflict. Now that's it. Now it's like, that's it. Release and rebuild. I need something new. I'm willing to fight through some stuff. I believe I will succeed. And I need to focus on independence and knowing my own self-worth. Watch out for letting anybody hustle you. Watch out for over-investing or under-investing in the pentacle realm. This can be easily worked on. A card on the reverse is just a homework assignment. It's on the table. If it's on the table, you can get it into the upright. Just make a plan. This is about abundance, self-sufficiency, and independence, okay? Know your own self-worth. Don't let anybody take you for a ride in any way, shape, or form. And some of you have had a hard time believing that you can make it on your own. Some of you also don't believe you deserve some of the rewards you're getting. Well, you look like you're holding your head pretty high to me. You do. You deserve what you work for. You deserve what you earn. And you need to tell anyone else around you that's not playing ball, they deserve what they earn. Nothing more, nothing less. Some of you have someone in the environment that you've been a little giving to. And I know that because I saw the Empress so many times. And I saw the Three of Pentacles, which was being generous. And I thought she was going to come out, but she didn't. She didn't. Different cards came out. In your environment, this is either an extension of you and what the environment's mirroring back to you, or it's someone else in your environment, okay? So Six of Pentacles in reverse is the way this person sees themselves, or the way maybe you're not realizing. This is something it's a hidden factor that you might not be aware of about yourself or someone else, Libra. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Devil in the upright. Capricorn here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. If this is another person, this is one-sided, and this person might be needing to practice more self-care. You might have been very giving and generous to this person. They have unpaid debts with you. This has been a one-sided charity event, and they are not paying you back. This person has a very hard time facing their darkest fears. They have a lot of inner turmoil. This person, their heart is caged. This person might have an addiction, a restriction. This person might be fueled towards things that are indulgent, that ultimately they're ashamed of and don't feel good about. I dropped some Wisdom of the Tao cards out on this person too, and I got walk away and release. Let go of burdens and worries, surrender your ego, walk away, feel the freedom and enlightenment, and rise above petty matters. Follow your inner quest and luxuriate in well-deserved peace of mind. Release what no longer serves you. Free yourself from connection to negative influences. This person has a connection to something that influences them in a negative way. They're struggling with being honest and courageous. They need to cut the cords to something and form new relationships and better opportunities that are healthy, where they can pay you back what they owe you. When I have walk away and release, I kind of get the feeling that this person doesn't want to deal with stress, and they might even be a little bit lazy. Conversely, some of you for a while might have been in a situation that you couldn't face and work through, but now it's gotten to where you're seeing that you've been chained and bound, and you've been in a one-sided relationship. There are debts that you have to pay back. There are fears that you have to address, or you won't be able to move forward. And there's something that's mastering your heart. The oracle cards will give you clues, but someone in your environment, I think you're realizing this about someone or something, or even about yourself. And now you need to let go of what's burdening you. But it will require you to release and rebuild and go through something challenging. You do believe you will succeed. You assume that you will win with the Six of Wands here. Make sure you don't ignore any of this, though. Sometimes the Six of Wands is act as if. So don't act as if. And watch out for being overly generous with people and telling yourself you're being compassionate. There's a difference between being compassionate and being a doormat and being an ATM. Somebody needs to earn something here and make some changes. I'm pretty sure it's someone around you, though. You see yourself as the wheel. Jupiter is calling to you. Anything could happen at this point, or you feel like the Wheel of Fortune. You feel the expansion. There will be ups and downs the beginning of April. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're on top of the wheel. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're between the wheel and the road. You're at a major turning point in your life. Your fate, your karma, and your destiny are playing out right now in a very important way. When the wheel comes, and you feel like anything could happen, we feel a little bit out of control. But when you focus on the right things for the right reasons, you will expand towards a destiny that is to your benefit. And honestly, with the Tower and the Wheel, I think this is happening for your benefit, or for someone else's benefit around you. I get the feeling that some of you are going to be tested in some way in either April or May, where you have to deliver a strong consequence to either someone else or yourself. But I think it's someone else. It will be worth it. It will. Luck is turning in your favor. I think you feel like, I kind of get the feeling that you guys aren't all wound up about this Five of Wands. Like, you know that you can make it through these challenging times to get to this opportunity. You're ending on the Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands is just about one of my favorite cards. I love the Two of Wands. Even in the reverse, I like it. The Two of Wands is about being focused on a beginning, planning for the future, progress. It's an exciting too, because you're ready to spread your wings. You're open to new possibilities, and you're making exciting decisions. You're discovering which path to take to move forward. It's a fun too. I like it even more than the Two of Cups, because it's about planning for your future. In the reverse, it's where we say to ourselves, okay, before I move forward and focus on, because I have the 1 and the 2 here, emerging ideas that just lack a little bit of direction. I love the advice of the Two of Wands. It's, what are you afraid of? Probably the unknown. Go in for inner alignment. What is your personal goal? Not somebody else's goal, your personal goal. Your personal goals. What are you afraid of? If it's just the unknown, that's okay. You are going in the right direction, and you may just lack a plan. You may be getting distracted and you may just lack a plan. Eliminate the distractions, accept the delays that you can't control, because the wheel is here. There may be some changes you feel like are out of your control. They'll still be for your benefit. They still will. And then once you figure out what your plan is and you address and acknowledge your fear of the unknown, they're going to go right into the upright. They're here. They're here. I think that you guys are just going through some sudden realizations and dealing with some major changes. And I think that you're recognizing that the environment that you've been in, or what you don't know is, something's got somebody caged and they have to face their fear. And you have to acknowledge that you've been in some one-sided relationships, but this can be fixed. You can get your 6 Pentacles back, okay? Just breathe. Just breathe. 4 of Swords. You may be feeling a little bit alone. You will need to get control. Strength only comes when it's called for. Strength of character is here. The eyes of Leo are watching. So is the universe. They will help you be compassionate and be the gentling influence in the room and for yourself. Strength teaches us to be the human resources department in our own life. Here's the Chariot in reverse. Some of you have had an issue with a Cancer. You might feel as though like you're powerless or you have no direction. Listen to your soul, okay, Libra? Someone's having a hard time taking the lead. You're going to have to take your power back and exert a lot of willpower. I don't think you're ready to move forward yet. I think some of you are getting a hold of a financial situation that you've been dealing with, or someone else's financial situation. Regardless of who's affecting you in the environment, some of you have no one affecting you in the environment, and this is all for you. If it's all about you, there might be a bit of an ouch factor here, but your guides are giving you the clues that you need. I think there's someone around you that you've been pretty helpful with, or two, and it's pulled you away from some of your own opportunities. You need to communicate really well this week, moving into April, focusing on how every part of your life intersects. Good fortune is in all things: health, relationships, career, family. Communicate. Someone needs to change some things about their lifestyle and address discomfort before it's too late. If there's anything in your body that's making you uncomfortable, address it now. And someone, again, just needs to let go of their ego and work towards a goal, one step at a time, just one step at a time. Education, virtue, and diligence allow a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. Your soul wants to manifest itself, Libra, and it doesn't want any shortcuts taken. You must earn it. I really feel like this is something you're going to have to tell somebody else, though. I feel like this came out because some of you need to tell another person that this week. You need to really open up and communicate. This cool new direction is coming for you once you fight through this stuff. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And sometimes, just again, tell this person, if this is someone around you, they can avoid responsibility and not pay their debts all they want. But if they just surrender their own ego and let go of what doesn't serve them, and they're honorable and courageous, new opportunities and relationships will appear for them as well. You don't want to be chained to something like this. It will just hold you back. Don't be held back. Don't hold yourself back. Address the fears and the distractions and delays and move forward, because now is the time to release and rebuild. Yeah. All right, Libra, that's your reading for the beginning of April. Link to my website to schedule a private one-on-one is in the description below. Also check out Soma Chandra, Libra. I have 2 love messages up over there for you guys, but they are general, so hopefully they'll resonate. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.